And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not... Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Cease in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's one down. Now at the plate, Spencer Steer.
Ball, that's out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That's inside.
Ball 3.
3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah. Ball. Nope, outside.
That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Sal Stewart in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
There's a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it.
Off
Take
the
a
plate,
knock
ball
the
one.
other way if you can.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's a
He's really
ball.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. And that one ripped to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Clips the corner. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is downstairs. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, Zach Neto.
Hey.
Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run. Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is down low. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
2 bases, everybody.
1 out, runner at second. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. The Reds looking to strike first here at the top of the second. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Ball, that's just out.
The Reds with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball 2.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over.
Yeah.
This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
The 2-1. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. And a foul ball. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Out to short. And quickly one away in the second. On the ground, right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Runner takes off. Fought off foul. Durbin, the runner at first with 2 gone. He goes down looking. Back now at Fenway. Here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 2-1. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Ball, that's in.
Outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And the count now 2-0. Just
that's
missed.
Ball 3.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball, could be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. On to first, double play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Miles Straw.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Just missed. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. What a play.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Nick Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Flips it. 1 second. On to
He's in there.
first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that extends the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Moreno, the next to hit, takes outside. In the dirt, runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Stewart. Play made, that ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Zach Neto. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it's fouled away. Sosa in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope.
Two down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 away now. Here's the 3rd baseman, Caleb Durbin. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field.
We got a ground rule double
now as it hops the wall and foul ground. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. So runner at second, 2 down. Miles Straw up next for the Red Sox. Duran on its second with 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
1-2 here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Runner on the go. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Blake Dunn.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. That's to third, Durbin. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Steer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
What a stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one pulled foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Ball, that's out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Nick Kurtz. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Springer on the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
That one the other way. Base hit. One run in already. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores from second. It's a two-run single, and they take a three-run lead. First offering. Runner goes.
80.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Comebacker to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Jeff Hoffman gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Durbin. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
That's a ball.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
That's ball 2. No, that's foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Miles Straw. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Foul.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
Kiner Falefa on the go. There's the ball.
No, he's in there.
Save. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
To first, 2 out.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 49, Brock.
Ball 1.
Swing and a pop-up. Durant gets under it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the Reds D8. Zach Neto. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tyron Guerrero. Back up the, oh, that got him.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. And now a full count. That's back there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. So now with one away and a man at second, Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run come to the plate. You just want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. Here's George Springer.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. George Springer leaves the yard. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely. A little out in front of the pitch, buddy.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Zach Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jeffers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. 2 gone now. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, still stepping in for Boston, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 up, 2 down. At the plate, Spencer Horwitz, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Berg, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and he breaks his bat. Save.
Save.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Lou Trevino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 3. This one. Pitch
Nope.
misses there.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th. That's in there. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In to score from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That one
That's
drifts
in.
inside.
Ball 2.
And now
That's
it's filled
ball
up.
3.
Man at first, one away. Got
3.
him. Out. Number 2. Blake Dunn will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Greg Weisser.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Sosa off of first with 2 away.
Yep, that ball went out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Right fielder George Springer.
Fastball for a strike at 95. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Ball, that pitch
That's
is up.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Reds trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. Durbin whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Tying run at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one is inside. Next one misses. Ball 3. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Payoff pitch. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Pitcher for Cincinnati, number 9.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Masataka Yoshida. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Ground ball right side. Base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take
Suarez. There's one. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Lee stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Back in Boston, in now for the Reds. Spencer Steer. So they turn to their closer, Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
No, inside.
Well struck left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats.
Yeah.
And a base hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more
Inside,
satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And a batter now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 4 with a double.
Hey!
On a line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. That's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. What a play. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Gabriel Moreno. Out to short, Duran. Throws to first in time. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 54, Caleb Ferguson.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So down to their final. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Romy Gonzalez trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.